It's not the final victory. We've won a battle here in a sense, but the war will still go on. I know that for sure. But the war is against TB. It's never been a war, for animal people against the farmers. That's never been the case. And I committed to Jan Rowe nearly 2 years ago now that I would help him in his quest to find a cure in terms of vaccination, and I stick to that. I've already been to Europe a couple of weeks ago, and the news from Europe is actually very good. It's easy to say, oh, it's years away, it's years away. I think Patterson even said that today. It's not years ago. There's every reason to believe that if we get our vaccine tested and proved, if we get our DIVA test tested and proved, Europe will not stand in the way of us vaccinating our herd.
What do you make of the suggestion that it was the farmers who said, stop this cull, they've discovered there are twice as many badgers as they thought? Is that credible?
Well, I think it shows that the cull collapsed really because it was badly conceived in the first place. It was always going to be impractical. We could see this a long time ago. It was never going to work out. Too expensive for the farmers, etc., etc. I have to say I was kind of disappointed because this man is the Minister of DEFRA. He makes the decisions, but he was kind of shy of saying I made this decision. He said, actually the Farmers Union made this decision, so I got along, which I think is a kind of a cowardly way of expressing it. Basically he should stand up and say, I have made this decision to postpone the cull, and that's what I would like to have seen. But we have a postponement, so there you go.
What would you say to the argument that what you're saying is just sentimental and really not very helpful to farmers? They, after all, are having to slaughter their cattle in large numbers.
There's nothing to do with sentimentality in what we're saying. It's very odd, we get accused of being the badger huggers, but the sentimentality has all been coming from the other side recently, saying all farmers are in such misery and whatever. Yeah, we know. But the problem needs to be solved, and culling would not have solved the farmers' problem. And we have so many farmers on our side now who have realised that it was never going to work. Vaccination will work.